Hey YouTube, how's it going tonight? So I'm not going to be able to image tonight because I've got clouds and I've had clouds for the last couple nights. I'm working on my William Optics Gran Turismo 71 First Light, but I haven't captured all of the data that I needed yet. So as soon as I do, I will be putting that video out. But in the meantime, I thought what I would do is I would go back over some old data that I had and compare StarXTerminator version 1 and StarXTerminator version 2 and see if there is a big improvement in the new version and the new AI. So the way that I have this set up and the way that I'm going to be working this is that my laptop currently runs, so I run everything on Photoshop right now. So my laptop is currently running version 1 AI 10 of Russell Croman's StarXTerminator. My desktop workstation, which is right here, I just upgraded it yesterday to the StarXTerminator version 2 with the AI 11 upgrade. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take an image that I had already processed before and kind of take a step back and look at that image and run it through StarXTerminator version 1 and then also run it through StarXTerminator version 2 and see if there is in fact a big difference or a big improvement in the new version. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Basically what I've done to this point is I have taken my image, combined the channels on that, and then I've made a duplicate of that, and and I'm going to run StarXTerminator 1 on one of the images and StarXTerminator 2 on the other image. And we're going to just kind of look at the image and just see what the differences are. So let's hop on over to the computer, to the workstation, and let's see if there is a difference between StarXTerminator 1 and StarXTerminator 2. Alright guys, so we are here on my workstation, and you can see I got a bunch of crap on it. Anyways, so the image that I'm going to be working with is NGC 6888 or the Crescent Nebula. Now I took this image shortly after I got my monochrome setup back in May. I took hydrogen alpha and oxygen 3, so this is an HOO palette, and I don't know exactly how much time I had on it. I think it was like 5 hours on each hydrogen and oxygen. So what I did was, this was taken with my 8-inch RC telescope at a focal length of 1600 millimeters, and it was f ratio of focal ratio of f8. But so what I said, so this is at 1600 millimeter focal length. So what I did was I restacked everything, and then I made 2 copies of that TIFF file. I left one on my laptop and ran StarXTerminator version 1.2.2 AI 10, and then the other TIFF I brought over and ran StarXTerminator version 2.0.6 AI 11, which is the one that I just upgraded to. So I've already ran StarXTerminator on both of these. As you can see, I've got different layers. One layer is the stars, one layer is the background, and then one layer is the main image. So let's look at the image with version 1.2.2, and again, I haven't done any process. This is just stacked and then combined in HOO. So I haven't done any color adjustments or anything like that. So it's going to look pretty crappy. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and take the stars off of the version 1.2.2 image right here. Okay, so I mean it looks pretty good. I mean all the stars are gone here. I've got some artifact and some stars kind of hanging around here, and it's probably because of my guiding and stuff like that. So the StarXTerminator wasn't able to differentiate because those stars look a little oblong. So it maybe thought those were galaxies. But there's some definite stars that it missed around the corners, and if you look inside here you can see there's little dots where stars where it just missed things. Put stars back. Another thing that we can notice with the version 1 is if I scroll in a little bit, since I used a RC telescope, I have diffraction spikes. So you can clearly see the diffraction spikes here on this bright star, and again you can see some here on this bright star. But I mean, all in all, it looks like a pretty good image. I mean, it did remove a bunch of those stars, so I mean that looks like something that I was able to work with. So let's go ahead and look at version 2 that has the AI 11, or the Artificial Intelligence 11, and this is the part of StarXTerminator that actually makes its own, you know, that's what removes the stars, is that AI. I mean, it's intelligent enough to know, hey, that's a star, remove it. Hey, that's a star, oh no, that's a galaxy, or that's a smudge, don't remove that. So let's look at, we'll remove the stars on this one. Wow. So if you look at here, I mean, I still have, there's a little star there, there's one right there, there's a couple here, but I mean, I had all this star garbage over here and some stuff down here. I mean, this is easy enough to get rid of with a healing tool. I mean, I can just use the healing brush and kind of get that out. But if you look inside the nebulosity here, there are no little stars that it left, no artifacts. So let's go back to, so let's look at that. Let's get a little closer here. So as you can see, there's no artifacts in there. I mean, it's pretty clean. I mean, there might be one right there. Yeah, there's one right there that I see, but for the most part, they're all gone. So let's take a look at this one as opposed to this one. Yeah, I mean, you can just see the difference. I mean, there's such a big difference. Hands down, version 2 AI 11 makes a vast improvement. The other thing that I forgot to mention here, again, if we look at the diffraction spikes here and the diffraction spikes here, let's look at the other one. I mean, I see some diffraction spikes, barely. This one is gone. I mean, it might be a little muted there, but I mean, it's gone. So I mean, that's just hands down 100%. I mean, that's, I didn't have a problem with version 1 StarXTerminator, but version 2 StarXTerminator is just crazy. I can't wait to see what happens, you know, with further upgrades. And I know that Russell, because he was on Astro World a while back, and he said that he welcomes anybody that has images with stars in there that StarXTerminator had problems getting out, and he will actually take those images and run them through his AI and help StarXTerminator to learn those those images. So I mean, if you have images that you have problems with, I think we can send them to RC-Astro, and he will, he'll do his best to put those in the group for the next version. I hope I'm not talking out of turn or anything, but I do remember him vaguely saying something like that when he showed up and presented at the Astro World weekly show. So wow, I mean, and I'm not going to process this any further. I mean, I don't really want to revisit, but I might reprocess this. You never know. I mean, it looks so clean now. I don't have to do much of anything. Just kind of bring everything out. So that's that. I mean, that's it. That's version 1 right there, and version 2 right there. I mean, you can just see such a big difference in the new version. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say other than version 2 really does have some great improvement. Well, okay, guys, there you have it. My comparison between StarXTerminator version 1 and StarXTerminator version 2. I hope you guys found that useful. I hope you guys got something out of it. I definitely did. I'm definitely going to upgrade my my laptop to version 2 now. There's really no sense in keeping version 1 on that device. I mainly had it on there just so that I could do this comparison, and wow, version 2 is, I don't want to say such an improvement, because StarXTerminator was already a very good product. Version 2 has just made StarXTerminator so much better. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that like and thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you're not. And if you are, thanks for watching, guys. And as soon as I can, I will have my GT71 first light video out. I just need to capture a little more sulfur, and it's almost new moon, so if their clouds cooperate, I'll be able to get my oxygen 3, and I'll be able to put that video out as soon as I get all that data and my image processed. So until then, guys, clear skies. Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I hate when I say that. Let's start this over. Currently running version 1. And I don't know exactly how much time I had on it. I think it was like 5 hours on each. I think it was like 5 hours. Oh my god. Dog's gotta stop barking. I mean, as you can see, it's just there's no. God damn it. So as you can see, and then from there, I left one on my laptop and I ran StarXTerminator. I have diffraction spikes, so you can see, you can clearly see that's hard to say. I don't want to say such an improvement, because StarXTerminator was already